Kindy Rockstars. Prepare for a treat, let's meet and greet some bands and singers that are super sweet, making music that's fun for boys and girls. Help them learn about this great big world. Fun for the family, yes it's true, your kids will love it and you will too. Clap and dance and sing aloud, become a part of the Kindy crowd. These songs will make you move your feet and give your ears a great big treat. So settle in, grab your guitars, and let's get to know our Kindy Rockstars. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kindy Rockstars. This is the show that gives you the stories behind the songs from some of the best bands and singers that are making fun, informative, educational, catchy, and occasionally silly songs for children and families. I'm your host, Patrick Adams, and each episode of Kindy Rockstars will feature an artist and a featured song. So let's get to this week's show. We have a special treat today from New Zealand. Captain Festus McBoyle joins us. Finally, a pirate on the show. Welcome.
Hello, lovely to chat with you. Thank you for having me.
You got it. So tell us all about Captain Festus McBoyle. How did you develop the character? What's kind of been your career trajectory with that?
Well, Captain Festus McBoyle is a crazy old pirate, and I guess I'm not on my own. Currently, I have the lovely wife, Miss Lucy Drawls, who is the captain's partner in crime. And then I have a guitarist called Mr. Ebenezer Strong, who is the strongest man in the world. He is the old 1920s style, maybe even earlier, strong man with the asymmetrical leopard skin, lycra outfit. And he plays a mean guitar, that man. Does a good slide on his knees across the stage, I have to say. So that's pretty much us. It's three-piece. We're a vaudeville musical comedy show. We travel all over New Zealand, parts of Australia. Currently signed to Modern Sky in China as one of 8 artists selected, handpicked from around the world, which is quite a privilege. We're a live rock and roll spectacle. Basically, we have a lot of fun doing what we do. We're not your usual sugary, lots of hand flappy, waving, smiley faces, but we have a lot of giggles and a lot of laughs, and we tend to be very real and very true to who we are as people and true to who we are as artists. There's something in our music for everybody. And the show is hilarious. There's lots of comedy in there. Some of the comedy is over the heads of the kids, like the high seas. So there's lots of giggles in there for parents as well. And we believe it's really important that if parents have to endure a kids show, there has to be something in there that they enjoy as well. It's about celebrating family, diversity, and difference, and embracing the fact that it's okay to be a tall poppy. That's our core ethos. Be yourself, stand tall, be strong, be proud, and have a giggle. Life's short, enjoy it while you're here.
Yeah, it's definitely a common theme, I think, among the Kindy community is making music that the kids love, but that their parents like also.
Exactly. It's very important.
So how did you develop the character? What was kind of your inspiration?
Well, I mean, my background is I come from rock bands. I've been writing original music and been in rock bands since I didn't start late in music till I was 20 because I was too shy and I never really moved in those circles. So I didn't start till I was 20. And I played predominantly in rock bands, started off playing drums, and then I moved into singing, which was my main passion. But I was really embarrassed to sing when I was young. And I used to sing with my back to people because I was too embarrassed. So I got over that and then decided to sing in rock bands, and I did that for a long time. And then I got to the point where I was working with children. I've worked with kids over the years in schools and special needs facilities and stuff. And I started writing little songs for kids. And being rather an unusual oddball sort of character myself, I tended to attract the rather eccentric kids at most of those places. And we started forming little bands and little poetry groups and crazy theatre stuff. And so it stemmed from there, writing songs with kids. And I thought, well, actually, I could do this for a living. And so I formed this crazy pirate character. People has always thought I was a bit of a pirate. And my friend at the time created a costume for me. I started wearing that. And I started playing. I got a gig booked at the local community centre. And I was thrown into a room full of 50 kids with just me and a guitar and a ukulele. And it stemmed from there. And then I met various other people who played guitar who were equally as mad as me. I mean mad in a nice way. And we started doing 2-piece shows. And the next thing, we were booked for a theatre show. So we've always, our show doesn't really have a formula. It has a beginning and an end. And everything in between is a complete unknown. It's all on the whim of the captain. So we have a catalogue of 50 songs. So we just pull songs from that group. We feed off what people say to us, how they react, how they respond. We just find songs that basically I just pick a song and go, right, we're doing that one. And they all go, okay. And they do it. So it's really integral for us to be really well rehearsed, because it does get quite chaotic. And it literally flies by the seat of its pants, but all in a good way. So just a beginning and an end. It's complete chaos, everything in the middle. But it generally pans out quite well. And that keeps it excited and exciting, and it keeps it very much, every show is completely different. So we can do 3 shows in the same venue on the same day, and every show will be completely different. It's so that's part of what we love to do, is just keep it really fresh and really organic, and pull out the most weirdest and wonderful things that seems appropriate at any given moment.
So what's
pretty much how it works.
What's the touring scene like in New Zealand and Australia?
There isn't really a touring scene at all. Okay, I mean, you can play kindergartens, you can play schools. Then obviously it comes from an educational angle, which we've done through New Zealand historical storytelling. And we've traced our getting to New Zealand through actually originating from England and coming out on the original immigrant boats to New Zealand. So we tie in our story with that as how we got to New Zealand. So we do the odd kindy and the odd school show, but our focus, I guess, for us, there isn't really a scene. Everything's cold calling. Everything's basically approaching every person individually. So it's a lot of work. So for us, we've taken a different route. We are targeting big festivals and theatres around the country. So we're looking at the bigger events. For us, we've played everything from shows from 16,000 people. Big, huge, multi-genre events is kind of the sort of thing we target. So for us, we're just basically, it's me, cold calling and establishing relationships with people. And once we get in, then we're taken seriously, and then they see the quality of what we do, and it leads to good word of mouth being spread around, and more festivals, more events, more theatres. So we kind of let what we do the talking. But obviously, it's a bit of it's always an interesting one trying to negotiate playing in a festival when no one's heard of you. But over the years, through trial and error, I've got quite good at that, and I sell our product or our art quite well, I think. We do quite well now, so there's not much we haven't really played in New Zealand. We were supposed to be, actually, this is the thing, we've kind of done what we could do here, but being signed by China, we're supposed to have been on our second tour of China. So that was all fully paid for, a few weeks away in China, touring around different festivals, which was going to be great, but of course COVID stopped that. And then we got offered a European tour, which was about 4 weeks, traveling all around Europe, playing big kids festivals over there. Of course, that's been, fallen over because of COVID as well. So we had, we've started to focus our product further afield around the world. We've got quite a good following with the pirate community in America, because there's a big reenactment thing over there. And we've kind of tied into that world and the whole musical comedy, novelty music sort of angle. Because our music is very broad. It targets equally kids as it does to adults. It's very Monty Python, I guess, Spike Milligan, Roald Dahl, which I think a lot of us at our age can resonate with, So we've got quite a broad appeal. So we've started to push overseas and target specific markets, steampunk, pirate fraternity, Renaissance kind of stuff. And there seems to be a really good market for that. So, we just keep throwing our line out and see what comes back in, But we thought we had it sorted. We thought we were going to be going overseas for some pretty big festivals and tours, but of course COVID's kind of stopped that. So the focus now has kind of changed again. You see, I have no plan B. If I don't do this, I don't know what I'll do. I mean, I've done lots of things in my life, and I got to the point at 40 where I thought, I really don't want to do a full-time job. I don't want a normal existence. I want to do music and stick to my guns. And I've been doing that for a long time now, and it feels good to be doing that. It's a bit of an unknown sometimes financially, but we seem to have someone looking after us, and we keep coming through. You know, things keep opening up, and yeah, when things get tight, something comes through, and it's a good payer. So yeah, someone's keeping an eye out for us, and we just keep doing what we do.
Yeah, no,
I can't remember what the question was, but you know, as I said, I'll ramble all day. You know, it's me.
No,
I'm in my man cave. I'm happy as, and I've got my cup of tea, and I'm a happy man right now.
yeah, no, you've got great look and great songs. And I was actually going to make that Monty Python analogy after listening to some of your stuff. It did remind me of that a little bit.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, we've been compared to sometimes Benny Hill, which is a mixed emotion. I mean, I grew up with Benny Hill, but you know, you either like him or you don't. And he's a bit dated. But I like that song. Is it Ernie, the fastest milkman in the West? You remember that one?
I do.
And
I love
like
Benny Hill.
Lonnie Donegan. Do you know Lonnie Donegan? Leave your chewing gum on the bedpost overnight.
Yes.
Yeah,
yep, I've heard that song.
Get compared to Lonnie Donegan quite a bit too, and also the Goons, the old English. Wasn't that Harry Seacombe, Peter Sellers? So I kind of grew up in that era. So it's in my blood, really. My grandparents used to listen to that sort of music, so it kind of infiltrated me from a very early age. And I like Roald Dahl because he's kind of a little bit dark, but kind of very accessible as well, which I like that. Yeah.
So as a very visual artist, and kind of getting back to the topic of COVID here, did you really make a transition to online video creation, or how did you kind of pull through all that? Which it sounds like you're still in, kind of.
Yeah, well, we're still in lockdown. We're in our 4th week. Probably got another couple of weeks at least, I'd say. Cases are dropping, but it's looking better. We'll probably go into level 3. Auckland is locked down. The rest of the country is out now into level 2, I believe. So it's a bit different for the rest of the country. But Auckland, we're still in our caves, so to speak. What did we do? Well, I started writing kids' books. Most of my songs are pretty much stories anyway. They all start off, a lot of them, as poems. So then they have music put to them, and I changed the phrasing to work with the music. So a lot of those songs are already books in theory, if not poems. So I've been writing books. I've written a couple of books this lockdown. I wrote one, the previous one. And yeah, digital content is, I'm sitting in our permanent location at home now, which is Festus's tent, the little room you get thrown out to when he upsets the wife. And yeah, I'll sit out here with my cup of tea, and I'm actually quite happy. It's good. So yeah, we've been doing digital content from here. I'm not big on live streaming. There's so many people doing it, and if you're going to do it, it's got to be. I don't know. It's very stripped back. So I kind of struggle with that a little bit. I'd probably put a little. I've tried a few live streams, and they work quite well. I've done them also for festivals, an American pirate festival over your way, and an English pirate festival. So I've been targeting those live streams for bigger events, which in turn helps us because more people find out about what we do. And Festus solo is a very different dynamic from Festus as the theatre troupe. You know, it's not quite as grand. It's still cheeky and it's still fun, but I like having my gang around me. It's quite good, you know. We bounce off each other a lot, and it's very spontaneous. And yeah, I mean, I play instruments to write. I'm not big on playing instruments live. I find that quite stressful. And I'd much rather be able to flail around like a wobbly old pirate and just use my mouth, because my mouth doesn't stop. It just keeps going. So it's a lot easier for me. So yeah, live streams, books, you know, a bit of everything really. Just keep going. You find a way, don't you?
Definitely. All right. Are you ready to get into a song?
I am.
Our song today is called The Little Things. Captain Festus, tell us what inspired this song.
The Little Things. Well, The Little Things is about celebrating those small things in life which we sometimes overlook. It's about celebrating the little things that make us smile and keep us happy, and it keeps us positive. And also it's about celebrating the little things such as the children that we have in our lives and making sure they're safe and looked after. It's a sweet song, very sweet sentiment. And yeah, I think it's probably one of our most well-known songs. It seems to have travelled around most of the world now, which is quite lovely. And yeah, it's one that I'm quite proud of. It's a sweet song. about celebrating life.
Very good. All right. Well, let's take a listen. Here is The Little Things by Captain Festus McBoyle.
The little things in life that make you happy, the little things in life that make you smile, the little things in life that tend to really float your boat, well, they tend to make you happy for a while. Oh, the little things like sauce upon the table, the little extra strawberry in the cream, the little things in life that tend to really float your boat, like the day you got to curtsy for the Queen. Because those little things in life that make you happy, the little things in life that make you smile, the little things in life that tend to really float your boat, well, they tend to make you happy for a while. Oh, the little things like sauce upon the table, the little extra strawberry in the cream, the little things in life that tend to really float your boat, like the day you got to curtsy for the Queen. Because those little things in life that make you happy, the little things in life that make you glad, the little things in life that tend to really float your boat, make you grateful for the things you have had. Oh, the little things like sauce upon the table, the little extra strawberry in the cream, the little things in life that tend to really float your boat, like the day you got to curtsy for the Queen.
Captain? What, Ratty? Can I play a solo?
Yeah, go on then.
Goodness me, a rat with a guitar! You're bleeding amazing! Little fingers and toes, your tail jiggling away, look you go!
Isn't that cheesy?
Yeah, I think that's his feet.
Because those little things in life that make you happy, the little things in life that make you glad, the little things in life that tend to really float your boat, make you grateful for the things you have had. Oh, the little things like sauce upon the table, the little extra strawberry in the cream, the little things in life that tend to really float your boat, like the day you got to curtsy for the Queen.
That was The Little Things, a great reminder to celebrate those little things in life. All right, Captain Festus, tell everyone where they can stream and download that song and where they can find you.
Little Things has a wonderful musical video for it as well, which is quite a beautiful video. It's set in an enchanted village, and that's well worth checking out. That is, I would say, go to our website, captainfestus.com. You'll get to our YouTube channel from there. You'll get to Instagram, Facebook, you name it. It's all there on the website. So I just go straight to the website and check everything out from there. Also on our homepage, we have a list of quite a few of our videos, and we have a video section. So you can actually watch our videos directly on the website as well. But yep, if you can, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Spotify, because that really helps us as artists, and it would be very much appreciated if you can. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Captain Festus McBoyle, thank you so much for doing this show. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you. Take care all.